And so I will, and thank you for that very wonderful talk about today. It's a pretty impressive agenda. We have a lot to cover. It's We're going to talk about some trends and changes going on, explore what is culture, what causes miscommunication, the patterns of different cultural dimensions, the intercultural disconnect, where we'll talk about a situation, a scenario, a story, and then interactions that can't get lost in translation, even though we're using English as a business language, even the words like yes or no could mean different things in different contexts. And we will talk about high and low context cultures. I will weave in some current data and research that my team gathered about Russian and American cross cultural communication styles in terms of high context and low context. And then we'll talk about the five cultural clusters, which is based on my work with one of my books called Communicating. Actually, that book is Manager's Guide to Virtual Teams. And then we'll do the Learn model, which is from the other book called Communicating Through a Global Lens. So I hope to leave you with some good thoughts, practices, suggestions, and ideas, and help you make your communication and collaboration across virtual ways more effective. Okay, so the ability to communicate and compete across cultures in a global economy is the single greatest challenge faced, facing business today. And nearly, there's several studies. One study that we have been tracking over the past few years is the one one of the most important cultural trends around that is the increase in number of respondents who talk about the virtual teams located at base, but essentially from 2012 it was about a third. We recently got the information from the 2016 study. We're getting close to about half. So today, within the last 4 years, we went from one third to one half of the people who work in all kinds of organizations around the world. And this is a study done by Culture Wizard, and they do it every 2 years. About 3,000 global folks respond, and they invite over 65,000 users and clients and business contacts to take part. And in their findings, what I see is very clear and interesting is now about half of the people around the world are working with colleagues from another culture.